Morning, everyone. This old girl. That one's not old, but she's still sore-footed. I gotta get her in and give her another shot. This old girl, she's just really old. Her feet are done. She'll start walking better once she has that baby that's in her. Take some of the load off. And we did have a baby last night, early this morning, 1:30, 2 o'clock, right there. I watched her have it. Right there where that red spot is on the wall, that's where she had her baby. So, and to be honest, I have no idea what it is at this point yet. We'll have to sort her out and try and get her to go outside and get the baby. Yeah, your paw, everything. She can be a little bit of a spicy girl. But like I said before, pretty much all of my cows are a little on the spicy side. And so that particular girl, now you can't really see her due to the lighting, but that particular girl is bred to Big Red. So I think it's a heifer, but not 100% positive. Anyway, I got some more choring to do, so I'll let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Well, there's still a few of them further back there that they'll stay with their babies. They won't come up when I bring a little bit of grain. It's not much, like 4 pails to over 40 head, but looks good. They like it. I'm gonna bring, the ground is froze pretty hard this morning, so I'm gonna jump in the tractor and I'm gonna bring a bunch of, kind of top them off on their cut feed. And that way they're covered for a couple days. It's supposed to get, well, we got today where it's gonna be frozen and tomorrow. And then after that, things are gonna get, might be frosty in the mornings, but the afternoons will get pretty soggy. So, but I know these calves, they like that barley. You pour the grain down and the calves jump through and they go after that grain, that's for sure. They're getting chunky, the little buggers. Now, why the hell are you limping, old girl? Just stiff. We'll watch her a little closer as the day goes on. Anywho, okay. Hey, dogger, let's go. Come on. Let's go get the tractor, right? Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, guys. Well, I ran to the city here this afternoon and just nicely got home in time for chores. So, these replacement heifers, and for anybody that doesn't know, my new subscribers and people that are not subscribed but watching, when I say replacement heifers, what that means is it's a female cow for starters, that's a heifer, and replacement means open. These are going to become cows as time goes on. We'll put a bull with them come spring, like May, June type of thing. And we'll get these girls bred and they'll become cows. So replacement cows, but since they're heifers, they'll be called heifers until they've had their first calf. Some guys go with heiferette for second calf. That's the stage in between heifer and cow. First time calving heifers, heiferette is second time calvers, and then third time calvers is full cow. But what I'm talking here is, lots of guys we don't have a scale set up, so we really don't know how heavy these girls are. I look at them and I guess them to be 800 pounds, I guess. 850, but I'm wrong. Our average weight across the board on these girls is going to be more like 9 to 950. So we had them 3 yearling bulls that ran with them all winter. You guys have seen that. And the smallest bull, the one I was considering keeping for a heifer bull, but we ended up shipping them. Anyways, he was 905 pounds. And lots of these heifers were thicker and heavier, or are thicker and heavier than he was. So, lots of them are the size of our two bigger guys. And I'm going to place them because he was 905. I'm going to place those other two guys at 1,000 plus. So a lot of these heifers are pushing that 1,000 pound range. And I'm going to average them at in between 9 and 950 average. There's a couple that are a little smaller. This red one, she might be shorter, but she's thicker through and through. This girl's taller. This girl's a little taller. But this girl needs to do a lot of filling. She's really tall and she's really long-bodied. That's a sheriff girl. She needs to fill out more. She's going to thicken up a lot more. It'll be 3 years before I get her done, especially if she's going to be calving. But then you get to this girl who's smaller. She's probably sitting around the 800 to 850 mark. Same as this black one right here. She's smaller. This red white face is a little smaller. So they bring the average down. Like that girl is 9 and a quarter maybe. But then this girl is smaller. So yeah. And then that blonde one right there, she probably, and the red one beside her, could be pushing 1,000. And that big 472, because she's so long, she could be 1,000, and the one beside her could be 1,000. So that's where you take the average, and that's what we're looking at. So they've done well. Anywho, I don't know what CB's hollering about, but no, they're doing really good, is what I'm trying to say. I'm quite pleased with. I was quite surprised with the weight of the bull. The other bulls, the two young ones, they're with the big guys. And I'd be giving them grain, but the big guys push the little guys away, and the big guys don't need any extra goddamn grain. So, I got my fork. I'll push feed up here, just like I did for them over there. And we'll go on to the next group after that. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, go boys and girls. Well, I gotta feed a bucket load to the cows in the windbreak corral. They're down to like 1 bucket load a day. That's it. The big corral over here, excuse me, they go through 2 bales and, well, 4, 2, 4, 6, about 6 bucket loads and 2 round bales per week per 7 days. So even still, that's not much, really. And I think half the problem is because the feed is wet, it's damp, it's wet, and they're not eating as much. They're filling up faster. So, anywho, I'll get that done, and that's the end of the day. So, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Make sure you're hitting the like button or the thumbs up button or thumbs down. I don't care. Either. Both of them help spread the channel around. And the subscriber button helps move that algorithm more and more all the time. So, fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later. Some days it makes me wonder why. There's lots of room down there at the end, but they'll push and shove and crowd to get in over here, because that's where I started. I'm gonna start breaking it up. Put a pail down there, then put a pail down there, then put something through the middle. And April 1st, April Fool's Day, and Mother Nature played a dirty trick on us. CP played a dirty trick on us. Hey? You have a cow what? Oh, yeah.
We shoot her out here.
Mother Nature and CP collaborated and said they didn't want winter to leave.
I said 3 more snows after the crows.
Uh-huh. I said that too. So, now is this number 1 snow? Or is this number 2? Because the crows were definitely back when we had the last snow. This is number 1. So we got 2 more to deal with. Thanks. I don't believe in Mr. Groundhog. Groundhog is bozo. But this 3 snows after the crows definitely works if you guys are following it. But anyway, those girls are not getting a bale today. They're just getting this stuff that's on the ground. And I got to jump on the tractor and I got to bring Corral 2, a big bucket load. And I got to pull straw down and get ready to put more bed down. Corral 2 definitely needs it. Maybe I'll give some to the replacement heifers. These girls, I'm not going to do it until the snow stops, because I put a bunch of straw down, and if it's going to snow a bunch and make it all wet, there's really no point. The calves have the shelters. They could go inside there to stay dry. So, yeah. Anywho, April Fools. We'll catch you guys a little bit later.
Get out of here.
Yep, they're all very happy. And the next corral over is very happy too. They got all fresh straw in the corral over for those mamas and babies. And these guys got all fresh straw. I don't worry too much about bedding our replacement heifers that heavily. But those babies definitely needed it. And I'm not going to bed the other babies out there until tomorrow at the earliest, because the weather forecaster is still calling for friggin' chance of snow yet today. Or today/tonight. So, yeah. Anywho. Okay. Damn dog. Damn dog. Hey, you damn dog.
Not damn dog.
Suck ass. Suck ass. Right? Sashi. You suck ass dog. Yeah, we were playing with cows' feet again.
Yeah. They get, what do they call it? Pedicures? I don't get a freaking pedicure.
Okay, you want pedicure? Bring the
Not
tools,
Not with
the needle,
care, though.
the needle, those tools. I'll bring them to the house. And we'll get your hooves trimmed. It's the only way I roll.
They get their feet clean. Toenails trimmed.
Yeah, that was ice cold water. I can do that for your feet. It'll be cold water. I'm not gonna. No special treatment here.
What do you want this?
Wherever it was before.
Don't know.
Okay. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. We'll yammer at you later. Alrighty, guys. Well, yeah, he's in the shop. Why? He's not broken. He needs an oil change. I'm drastically past due on my oil change. I normally change it at 15 to 16,000 K. And I'm past 20. So, anywho, dumped the oil already. Got the plug back in the pan. And for any of you new guys, this is a 2013 Dodge. And from what I understand, even the 2024s, I don't know about the 25s, but they're like this. To get the filter, there it is. You see that orange thing? You got to go through the fucking wheel well and pull the filter out this way and put it in this way. You can't get to it from on top here. Not without removing a shitload of stuff. Dumbest place ever for a friggin' filter. And it's, if you can see that, it's snowing again. She's a coming down. Just what we need. More snow. It's going to be a while before spring gets here. Anywho, I'm going to get the fresh oil put in this sucker. What am I using? That's what I use right there. I don't use synthetic in them. I just use T4 1540. That's all I've ever used in this truck. And we're pushing 800,000 K on them. So anybody that tells you you got to put synthetic in it to make it last is full of horse crap. Because all I've ever used in this truck is this Shell Rotella T4 1540. And we are, well, when I go to start it, I'll show you exactly how many K. We're right around 700 and I think 770,000 K on it. And I've never touched the engine. Knock on wood. I might have replaced a lot of other things on it, but I've never had to touch the engine. So, filter or funnel. Actually, not even funnel. This one, engine oil. Engine oil. Let's get after it. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so if you got a truck like this and it tells you your engine oil life, all that bullshit. So you get into your settings or your gauge summary, you'll have that. That's the first page. And then with these buttons right here, you scroll up and down and then in and out of each page. So in this case, we're gonna scroll down, and there's your engine hours. So on my particular truck, we've got 1,195 idle hours and 11,232 drive hours. We've got 777,492 K on the truck. So we're just about 400 and, just about 777,500. Another 8 kilometers and we'll rotate into 500. So, coolant temp, truck's not running, trans temp, oil temp, pressure, oil life. I just switched it to 100 to good. So to switch it to good, before it was right, there's a little arrow, it'll go all the way down and work its way down, and it'll say change, and I was on the change. So for reset, you push your top button, you push and hold it for like 3 seconds, and that'll change it to good. I'll show you my fuel filter. There's a fuel filter, so it was 15,383 kilometers ago is when I put filters in it. I got 28% filter life left, according to the truck. And then you can see at the bottom, right here, it says reset. So you push and hold this button right here. So, yeah. Anyway, I would change my fuel filters right now, but I don't got them right now. So I got to get some fuel filters. This truck has a fast fuel system in it, and I have one filter, but the other filter got damaged. It's got a big dent in the side of it, and I don't know if I should use it. So I'll show it to you guys when I step out of the truck, and you tell me if you think I should use it or not. But battery, exhaust brake, turbo boost. Since, like I said, the truck's not running, so all of that is zero. Anywho, washer fluid is low, so I'll back it off of the ramps, and then we'll get some washer fluid in her. I'm just going to let her run for a minute or two. And while it's running, I'll show you my filters. I did this truck, when you buy these trucks new, it's greaseless wheel joints or knuckles universal joints, and greaseless on the drive line, but all of those have been changed in this truck, and I put greasable in. So every time I change the oil, I grease everything up, so it's all fully greased up. Minus 45 de-icer. Might as well use this jug up first. And my filters are right here. So you can see fast diesel fuel system, but this one, see that? I had it under the back seat and then threw something heavy on the seat and it squashed it on the side. So should I risk using that filter? I don't know. I was talking to one guy and he said, nope, don't bother. You risk it not working properly for you. So guys tell me what you think. Should I risk using it or not? Would you use it? Let me know in the comment section. I'll grab another jug and I'll bring you guys back after.